Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Starting in the American League Central, Byron Buxton was all over the diamond hitting for the cycle as the Twins were victorious over Houston 7-5. He is in the top 5 in the American League in stolen bases. In other news from Minnesota, first baseman Joe Mauer is currently listed as day-to-day. He's dealing with a pulled groin. The Chi Sox got 11 overall hits as they took down the visiting Mariners 7-6. Jose Bautista collected 6 runs driven in on a total of 3 hits, leading the Blue Jays to the W against Detroit 10-1. His modest hitting streak was also extended to 5 straight games. The Texas Rangers dropped 4 home runs in this one as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 10-5. Daniel Mengden got his second W of the season as Oakland disposed of the Indians 4-1. In other athletics news, starting pitcher Jesse Hahn will not be in the lineup for the next couple of days. He's dealing with lower back pain. In other news from Cleveland, Michael Brantley reached a very nice milestone in his career yesterday by collecting his 1,000th Major League hit. Craig Kimbrell collected win number 2 on the year, leading the Bo Sox to the win over the rival Yankees 6-5. The Chicago Cubs put together 10 hits total as they beat the O's in Baltimore 5-1. The Tampa Bay Rays amassed 14 hits in the game as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 7-1. The Arizona Diamondbacks knocked out 12 hits as a team as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 8-3. Jock Peterson dominated at the dish with 2 long balls and 6 RBIs as the Boys in Blue took care of the Marlins 12-4. He is currently among the National League slugging percentage leaders. Also from Miami, Jeff Locke reached the 500 career strikeouts milestone. Tyler Chatwood grabbed win number 9 this year as the Rockies downed the Mets 4-1. In other Mets news, relief pitcher Josh Edgin is listed as day-to-day but is not expected to see any time on the DL. He is dealing with a bruised arm. The Nationals smacked 15 team hits as they ran over the Reds 13-5. The Brew Crew snapped their 5-game losing streak as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 5-4. Randall Grichuk was a major force at the plate with 6 RBIs, helping the Cards pass the Buccos 7-5. The Padres totaled 11 hits as a team as they stole a walk-off win in extras against the Giants 2-1. And that's the show. Thanks for listening in. I'll be back tomorrow with more news and updates from around the majors.
And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. The Minnesota Twins are trying to hold their one-run lead here in the ninth, but that's very much hanging in the balance with the tying run in scoring position. Now a flare out toward right center. Dozier will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And there's ball 1. Lifetime against this particular arm. A number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing. Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th, and they did what they had to do in the 9th to seal the deal.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. Brandon Kinsler wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Glenn Perkins closes the door for the save, his 24th on the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com.
Final line score for our ball game tonight.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Wednesday. In the AL Central, J.R. Graham earned his 4th win out of the bullpen as the Yankees pushed past the Twins 6-3. Yasiel Puig
Friday night baseball from the Twin Cities. Target Field in downtown Minneapolis. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Detroit Tigers and the Minnesota Twins. Twins baseball starts now. Taylor Youngman, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, he's been good. He's had a solid season. If you look at his strikeout to walk ratio, it's 2-to-1, so that means he's around the plate. He's going to continue to dominate a little bit. But I think the key for him to continue to be successful is stay on the same mindset. Pitch by pitch, inning by inning. We'll see if he executes that in this game.
And H, we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. They come into this one in decent form, as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. Who stands out to you, Danny?
You know, I'm excited to watch Justin Upton right now. His batting average is on the rise right now. And if you look at his last 10 games, you know why. He's hitting over 350 in that span. So he's found his groove. He's hitting just about everything right now.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. 2-0 count, and the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
A called strike over the outside corner. Good cut that time by Cabrera, but he couldn't come up with it. It's 0-2.
Matt, I like how he's pitching right here. He's got that runner at second base, and he just made 2 tough pitches. Now you make him chase the ball if you want to get him out. Make him chase.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
And this is fouled at the plate. And Cabrera watches it miss, so he'll head to first with a base on balls. Here's J.D. Martinez. He brings an average in the 260s into this one.
Martinez.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
That's a good pitch right there. Now he's ahead in the count. You got the hitter back on his heels a little bit. Even though it's a tough situation, you know you're going to have to use all your pitches to pitch out of it.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Into the box now, Justin Upton. He's been one of their big run producers this year, currently 3rd on the team in RBIs. In there, strike 1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably...
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for our first run of the ball game. Tigers strand a pair. Tigers nothing. Twins coming to bat. You're watching Major. Stepping up now, Bartolo Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Bartolo Hernandez.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Harold, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, it's been a little bit of a struggle. 1-3 on the road trip. You never want to be in that position, but you try to pick up as many wins as you possibly can. That's why this game today is important.
Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. Here comes another 0-2. And he misses there. 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, he hasn't thrown him a strike yet in this at-bat, and we're 2-2. Clearly on the mound, he's banking on the fact that he'll chase pitches if you give him a chance.
And this is taken in by Upton for the first out.
Batting second.
Here's Byron Buxton now. He is, of course, a guy to be wary of if he gets on base. A stolen base total leads the ball club. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Line to the right side, but foul. Here's Verlander now on 0-2. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Well, he's clearly in protect mode. 0-2. Good job of holding up right there.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Here's Miguel Sano. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Well, if that's any sign of the type of game he's going to have, he's throwing the ball well. Right there, that's a good fastball. It's late swing, and we're in the first inning. That's a good sign. All things are looking good for him right now.
Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Martinez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Into the box now, Nick Castellanos. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. And there's ball 2 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Played on the backhand. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
Let's take a look at the Twins defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down there at second base at Brian Dozier. I love how this guy turns the pivot. He'll hang in there with the best of them, and he's got the arm strength to turn the tough one.
Now a fastball is swung on and tipped foul right near home plate. It's strike 1. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
This is the type of production they were expecting from this guy when he came to the majors a couple of years back. He looks really at ease at the plate, and that relaxed swing is getting some really good results. Good example on that double there. Always great to see a young player blossoming.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Runner at second here with one man out. Ball 3. 3-2 now. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. So coming to the plate, Anthony goes. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night.
Anthony
takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw goes to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Striding into the box, Brian Dozier. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. And this will be handled by Kinsler for route number 1.
Batting fifth, right fielder
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. His line against Justin Verlander, 11 hits in 41 ABs. He's taken him deep once. Lifted the other way out to left center. And Upton's got this one. 2 away now.
batting sixth. Designated hitter.
Digging in, Ben Paulson. He was 1 for 4 back in Wednesday's contest. Here's a high pop-up. Iglesias is there, and how about that? A 3-pitch. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Iglesias. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Those first 2 pitches.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And that's off the left field wall. Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases.
You could hear the solid contact all the way up here, and I thought we were going to have our first run of the game right there. Gets all the way to the fence, but it stays in the park, so he'll have to be okay with the double.
Well, you see there on the graphic, he's in scoring position with double number 27 on the year. In there, and it's 0-2 now. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
No one out with a runner at second. And another foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
This is a great battle on both sides. He's throwing strikes, and he's fouling balls off. What's going to give?
Working for the punch out and the offering. And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Ready with the payoff pitch. Another one sent foul. The 3-2 one more time. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. A runner at second, nobody out. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another full count pitch home. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. He'll try it again. 3-2. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4. Here's the first pitch to him. Miguel Cabrera is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Hey, we're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
First and second here with nobody out. Can't do much with that one. It's 1-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Buxton giving chase. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. And he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
Right fielder.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
All right, no more hope, and he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here, because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. J.D. Martinez goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. From the belt, kicks and deals. A high fastball is in there.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
Third inning, no score to this point. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Tigers strand a pair. Home half of the third. Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Goes is after it. And that's the first hit in this one for Minnesota. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. He homered back in Wednesday's game. First pitch on its way from Verlander. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Martinez moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Batting ninth.
So with one away, we'll remind you to follow the Twins here on MLB The Show. We'll be here all season long as you get a look there at where we'll be over the course of the next 7 days. First offering on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Lays off 2-2 now. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Another 2-2 offering. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
Hey, not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Hits this one hard the other way, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Got the ground ball he's looking for right there. Hard grounder, but it just wasn't at somebody. If it's at somebody, it's a double play ball. Now he's got to get back to work and maybe get another one.
In now, Bartolo Hernandez as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. It was a fly out for him to start the home first. That's lifted the other way out to left. Upton's under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder.
Digging in to try it again. Byron Buxton. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Line to the right side, but foul. Ready on 1 and 2. This is on the ground over to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. This one up in the bottom of inning number 4. Here's Miguel Sano. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Miguel Sano.
Liner towards second. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double.
Well, that's the 6th game he's hit in. He's swinging back pretty good now. That's a 6-game streak. You got to start somewhere. Pay attention, people. He's getting hot.
Here's Brian Dozier now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
That's just a challenge fastball right there. Here it is.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit-by pitch.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, but I do know when a guy at the plate is a stud like that and first base is open, there's absolutely zero reason to put the ball in the strike zone. I think he was trying to work around him, and it just got away.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1. And Upton's not going to get him. He's in there at third.
Designated hitter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ben Paulson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this is low, ball 1.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
One there on to Cabrera at first. It's a twin killing, and the side is retired. We'll look ahead now and pick this one back up. And time to jump ahead to the bottom of inning number 8 now. Ready once again, Byung-Ho Park. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning. Back to work now is Verlander as the first pitch of the inning is swung on and missed for strike 1. Now the pitch. Line to the right side. And there's a base hit. So just like that, the leadoff man's aboard, representing the potential go-ahead run.
I'm amazed he was able to stay with that ball. The ball's down and away. He just kept his nose right there, got the bat head out, and just dribbled it through the hole over there.
Alex Wilson is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Alex Wilson.
Into the box, Bartolo Hernandez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Goes is under it. 1 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The center fielder, number 25.
Here's Byron Buxton now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball one.
Well, I like that right there. Pulling the bat back. You still got to bunt a strike. That's the one trap that bunters fall into. They think they got to bunt anything. It's not a squeeze bunt. You still have to bunt a strike.
Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman.
Ready for another chance? Miguel Sano. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And this is taken in by Upton, and that ends the inning. Downtown St. We'll move ahead in this one and pick up the action in the bottom of inning number 9. Ready for another shot now. Brian Dozier, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball out to right field. Martinez has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The right fielder.
And now K-Rod Francisco Rodriguez is up throwing in the bullpen. First pitch on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Iglesias into shallow left, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Up next for Minnesota.
Digging in once again, Ben Paulson. He was a double play victim last time around. Kelly Vargas will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in. Now at the plate, Anthony goes. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far on this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
The 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
He might have been setting him up with that high fastball to change his eye level. Now he's got him set up. Maybe he'll go down the zone.
Sano ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Park has got it, and the side is retired. Digging in and looking for more, Jorge Polanco. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. And this is fouled back and out of play. Drilled on the ground to short. Iglesias is there. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting, catcher.
Digging in to try it again, Jason Castro. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Looked like he's trying to go the opposite way on that pitch. Good job of laying off that check swing, seeing it wasn't something he wanted to really drive the other way.
Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Jason Castro becomes out number 2 this inning. Byung-ho Park is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Whoa, he tried to end it right there. One big swing here in this extra inning game.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Oh, and that nearly sent us home and sent this crowd into hysterics, but it'll wind up a foul ball. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. Here's the second. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Well, you got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone on strikes, 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder.
J.D. Martinez comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. His career numbers in this matchup, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. He also has 1 home run. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a little blooper to center. Buxton moving in. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The left fielder, number
Here's
8.
Justin Upton now.
Justin
On the night,
Upton.
he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
I really like that pitch right there. The batter will tell you everything. You get a late swing right there on a fastball low and away. That means that's a great located pitch.
And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Detroit. We are still. Blaine Hardy takes over now to start the home Detroit. 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th.
Hardy.
Eduardo Escobar is up off the bench here to start the home half of the 11th as he'll try to get on base as the possible winning run. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Comes into his first at-bat at 283. 2 home runs and 4 RBIs. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Chopped in front of home plate. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Up next for Minnesota.
And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. Into the windup and the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Iglesias is up with it. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time.
Now batting.
Here's Miguel Sano. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Oh, and that nearly sent us home and sent this crowd into hysterics, but it'll wind up a foul ball. It's swung on and hit in the air, and that's in there. Base hit. 2-out hit, and that'll bring Brian Dozier to the plate this inning as well. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. So no. Eduardo Escobar will stay in the ballgame now. Now batting, Tyler Collins. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. To second for one, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Can't catch up to that pitch, and it's a ball and a strike. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's thrown the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Alex Avila goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Anthony goes. At the plate now as he looks at strike one. Pitch outside, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. The 1-1 pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
Hey, this is exactly what you do with the scrappy 9-hitter. He's almost like another leadoff guy. He's battled himself right back into this at bat now. With 2 outs, he's got a chance to go ahead and drive in a couple runs.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Corey Guerin trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Chisenhall is under it, and he makes the... Here's Brian Dozier now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Number 2, Brian
First pitch
Dozier.
of the at-bat. Here's a ball popped up behind the plate for Avila. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting. Right fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lonnie Chisenhall. He flew out in his last at-bat. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Martinez, and that ball is gone. Santa Maria, game over. Solo shot to right center, and with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get into extra innings, you're always looking for that one guy to step up and be that hero. And this guy was the hero tonight. What does he do? Steps up with a walk-off home run to end this thing in extras.
In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most, and this is the guy. He's our top player of the game.
Hey, he was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Twins seal up their 30th win at home on the season.